Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Chicago, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, Brooklyn, a game and a half out.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Bradley is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center. And for the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve. This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up.
Now here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Harden. Brooklyn with the ball, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
Hard to keep the consistency going, which I guess is the very definition of consistency. Keep it going.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Ball, no good. Irving against Levine. Here's KD. Doesn't go for him. Bradley with some nice D. Levine deciding where to go with it. Over Harris. Rebounded by the Nets. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he can't get the first one. No luck that time either. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And what do you expect? Durant's not going to let you disrespect him on the other end without an answer.
Outside, Levine shoots it up. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Here's Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Durant's got 5.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Now, here's Ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. It's deflected. Irving against DeRozan. Basket counts.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And here's DeRozan, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Here's Bradley, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And he makes the first. And so Bradley nails both of them. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. On the wing, Harden. Irving dishes to Harden. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
So it's Brooklyn now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Durant for 3. Offensive rebound. Claxton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Bradley against Irving. Durant kicks to Harden. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
In the corner, it's Harris. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bulls trail by 11. Right side, Ball. Outside, DeRozan. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. KD against Bradley. Pass to Claxton. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Good aggression from KD on D, hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Irving against Levine. To the paint. Here's Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine. Doesn't hesitate to feed the wide-open man.
Harden against Ball. The pass to Irving. From the wing. And yes, it's good. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And DeRozan. Here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
Pass to KD. Passes to Irving. Pass to Harden. Clock at 4. No good with the triple. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Levine. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Here's Irving. And Levine with the block. And here's Harris from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harris has got 6.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Now Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the pass to DeRozan. Over Harris. Again, Chicago.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
Ball against Harden. Right side, Durant. Nets leading by 8. Driving to the basket. Williams with the defensive effort.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Blake Griffin in for Joe Harris. The Bulls also changing it up. Whitey's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Williams passes to DeRozan. Over Aldridge. DeRozan's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Durant kicks to Griffin. The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bradley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Durant, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 10.
Woo, the reach of Kevin Durant, using his incredible wingspan to take advantage on the offensive glass.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
And that one falls for Williams. Some changes for Brooklyn. Paul Millsap is checked in for Durant. Bruce Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for DeMar DeRozan. He's off on the second. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Now here's Millsap. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Brown the pass to Mills. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Five to shoot. Mills passes to Millsap. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Caruso. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nets. Mills with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Griffin. Goes up to the stripe. And it's White with the rebound. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. White's running. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Millsap finds Aldridge. Over Jones. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Here's Caruso. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brown against White. To the left wing. Here's Mills. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And last season was Mills' best. Now in his mid-30s, he's only getting better, affecting the game beyond his shooting.
Smitty, it's amazing how efficient Mills has become.
He has tremendous shooting percentages across the board, Kevin. He takes care of the ball, and he gives you a calm presence.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Patty Mills is not a guy you like to bail out and put him on the foul line. Reason why, he is deadly.
And both free throws good for Mills.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Caruso. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now here's Mills. They lead by 7. Passes it to Griffin. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Mills passes to Aldridge. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And Patrick Mills gets the 3. Mills has got 5 now.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Caruso. Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Caruso. Lets it go with a 3. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Bradley's checked in for Williams. Nets leading by 10. Millsap finds Mills outside Griffin. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing, and here's Mills for three. That's good, and it's Millsap with the assist. Mills has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nets. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Caruso. Shoots over Mills, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
And here's Mills. He's got 8. He feeds it to Aldridge. And the rejection by Bradley. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And here's Mills for three. That shot missing. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. And he details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed. The English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Bruce Brown is out there with Mills. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Griffin. And it's Aldridge in at the center position. Here's Caruso, covered by Mills. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Mills has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Nets. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now, here's Dosunmu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Millsap with the steal. Griffin inside. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And the Nets lead by 17.
With a smile on Blake's face, looks like he enjoys having contact before he shoots.
The Bulls shooting 41% for the game. Right wing. Here's Dosunmu. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Nets. 17-point lead, their biggest. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. but they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Paul Millsap. The Bulls also changing it up. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Levine subbed in for Alex Caruso. Here's Ball. Brooklyn with the rebound. Brown feeling it out a bit. Down low, Harris. He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. In the corner, it's Levine. Knocks down the 3-ball. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
Harris outside. Back to Mills. Nets passing it around. Stolen by Levine. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Vucevic. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Levine. A second chance effort. A shot's good from Claxton.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's White. Here's Bradley. The feet of Vucevic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the night. Nets leading by 16. Mills passes to Brown. Here's Claxton. Outside Griffin. Brown outside. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Bulls trail by 16. And the pass to Ball. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now Mills. He's got 10. Pass to Griffin. Back to Mills. Rocket 6. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. White the pass to Vucevic. It's good. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Griffin. Kyrie Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Harden in for Patty Mills. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Chicago. Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Here is Durant. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chicago with the ball, down by 12. Levine with it, 5 points in the game. It's tipped to the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. DeRozan against Harris. Outside ball. Vucevic trying to get open. And they get it back. Here's Williams. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Irving kicks to KD. Pass to Harden. Over ball. Harden can't hit. And here's Levine who brings it up for Chicago. A 12-point game. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Vucevic finds ball.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Levine wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Slick shot by Zach right off the pass. He just goes straight into his motion.
Irving passes to Durant. Takes it inside. And here's Harden for 3. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Harden. After the miss from Vucevic. Poked away. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
A heady defense from Lonzo Ball sparking that run out. If you don't protect the rock, he'll swipe it.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Harden outside. The 3 from KD. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. Harden's got 11 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's ball. James Harden picking up that last basket. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
His 2nd foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Brooklyn. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Jones checked in for Williams. Here's Levine. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Here's Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Bulls trail by 15. Outside DeRozan. Ball finds Levine. The offensive rebound. Vucevic. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
free throw drops for Vucevic.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Chicago also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Harden surveying the D. Jones against KD. He dishes it to Millsap. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, Irving with it. Here's Caruso. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Cans it from downtown. DeRozan's got 10.
This is not DeRozan's natural range, but through hard work, he's making more and more of these.
KD finds Irving. Down low. A nice shot by Aldridge.
Great balance and body control for a big. Aldridge powers through some pretty good defense there.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And here's Harden. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that
game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Knocked loose.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone. A bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
Vucevic trying to get open. LaVine gets the bucket.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
Harden kicks to Durant. 1:11 left now here in the second. And Durant gets double teamed. Millsap passes to Aldridge. Shoots over DeRozan. Aldridge, no luck. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Durant. Last game he had 34 points. Nobody near Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
Here's Caruso. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. White, he's checked in for Chicago. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Vucevic with the bucket.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Harden outside. Irving kicks to Harden. Millsap in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Millsap. Harden's got 13 points.
And you see the vision from Paul Millsap. That's another area that he provides for his teams.
Here's Vucevic, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. KD, some great work for you defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Well, don't get me started with the perimeter. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nets leading by 7. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Bradley. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Harden against Ball. They get it back. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Claxton's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Brooklyn. Outside, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
A high riser. Levine's won some dunk contests. Zach knows how to put on a show.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Ball. And Durant with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Levine, again Chicago.
In the mid-range area, the big vertical helps Zach LaVine get a clean look, no matter who's around.
Now here's Harden, 13 points in the game. Outside Irving. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Levine following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Levine, here we go. Vucevic. And, oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And, you know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Vucevic. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now here's Harden. He's got 13. Pass to KD. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 5. And DeRozan throws it down.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Kicks to KD. There's the pass to Claxton. Count that one. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's DeRozan. 14 points for him. Pass the ball. Irving against Levine. Feeds to Bradley. Second chance shot. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Irving finds Harden. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Inside, Claxton. That one doesn't drop. Bradley with some nice D. Here's Ball. Dishes it to Vucevic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And the Nets making a change here. Mills is checked in. Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls.
What's up?
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Nets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. KD looking around. The dish to Harris. Passes it to Mills. Irving from long range. The rebound by Dosunmu.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Left side, Levine. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Harris. 6 points for him. Outside Irving. Pass to KD. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
You know, he's still slender, but KD's gotten a lot stronger. You have to wrap him up early. You can't let him get the shot off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy. And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
For Chicago, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. First free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Ball hits them both.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Now here's Mills. 10 points for him. To the paint, here's Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Bulls trail by 4. Ball with it. He has 6. And it's Irving with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing, Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Dosunmu's shot is off.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Mills. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Griffin in for Joe Harris. Chicago also making some changes. Derek Jones comes in for Vucevic, and it's White in for Ball. Both good from the line that time. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Dosunmu. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here he goes over Aldridge. And that one goes long.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Now here's Griffin. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got 14 points.
All day, Mills will do this for you. Lightning quick on the catch and release.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. To the left side wing. To the middle. Here's Jones. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Levine against Irving. Levine, the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Outside for Griffin. Back to KD. The 17-footer. Again, the Nets for 2. Here's Caruso. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Durant kicks to Mills. The pass to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 15 rebounds here tonight. It's Bradley on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
The shot's good from Griffin.
When Blake sees a lane to the basket, it looks like his eyes lights up and he attacks.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And here's Levine. 16 points for him. And he banks in the layup. Levine's got 18 points in the game.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And Smitty, nobody's accused Levine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Brooklyn. And a change for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Zach LaVine. The 3 from Mills. That one's not going to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's White. Another shot. And DeRozan kicks to White. Back to DeRozan. The rebound by the Nets. Millsap's got his 4th rebound in this one. Griffin with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Irving passes to Griffin. Back to Irving. Pass to Millsap. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Caruso. Outside DeRozan. No good on the triple.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
Now, here is Irving. 13 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Aldridge. They get the rebound. The kick out to Irving. Knocks it loose. Bulls trail by 8. Passes it to Caruso. Here's Bradley. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Irving surveying the floor. To the paint. Bradley with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Millsap against DeRozan. It's White on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Yep, that one goes.
I like White's decision-making in the pick and roll. He has a good understanding of the defense.
A minute 42 left to play in the third. Irving against White. Irving kicks to Mills. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Mills has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And though he's become a more complete player, Patty Mills' calling card is still the deep ball.
And here is Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Millsap, and it's James Harden in for Patty Mills. And Chicago also making a switch. Vucevic is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Brooklyn leading by 8. Outside Irving. Down low, Griffin. And the layup is good. 6 points for Blake Griffin.
Look at the body control after drawing the bump. Griffin still an elite athlete.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Harden dishes to Irving. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 13.
Who's watching here?
Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Dosunmu. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Harden left side. In the corner, it's Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Aldridge out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Irving attacking.
The quick first step of Kyrie gave him an edge, and all they could do was foul.
First one falls for him.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
If you're looking for entertainment, you've come to the right place. Kyrie puts on a show every night.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Caruso. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Bradley's checked in for Alex Caruso. Here's Irving. Pass to Harris. Shoots over DeRozan. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game. Harris against Ball. You know, Steve, we've seen a few times in recent years in Cleveland and Indiana, for example, a new coach gets fired in year 1.
Yes, Kevin, losing a locker room can do that to you. It's embarrassing for those teams. When you know it's not working, you better not delay the inevitable.
Harden kicks to Irving. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Ball against Harden. Now Ball. Clock at 6. Over Harden. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 22. Back to Irving. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. He dishes it to Harden. Into the lane. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside DeRozan. Back to Ball. Outside White. Inside, here's DeRozan. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Irving kicks to Harden. For 3, Harris. Vucevic with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Ball against Harden. He takes it in, and Harden with the stop.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. White against Irving. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well-timed play with a powerful ending. DeMar DeRozan, he went and got that one.
Harden outside. There's the triple. It's all in by the Bulls. Outside, Ball. A three-pointer off the mark.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Harris passes to Claxton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
First free throw is good. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. He makes one of two that time. Bulls trail by 21. Fires the three. They get it back. And Bradley gets it to go.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Irving passes to Harden. Here's Claxton. Vucevic defending. Fades away. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Veen passes to Bradley. Outside, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Over Irving. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Harden with it. Down low, Durant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Certain guys have a nose for scoring the ball. KD draws contact and makes the adjustment.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
The free throw drops for Durant. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Harris looking it over. Shoots over Bradley. DeRozan with the rebound. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Over Harris. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 22. Here is Harden. Shoots over ball. And again, it's the Nets missing. Levine with it. Guarded now by Irving. He gets that one. 22 points for Zach Levine.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside, KD. Over Bradley. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bulls trail by 20. Now, here's ball. Over Durant, and it's sent back by KD.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Puts up a three. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Unlimited range. The long arms of KD can get it off from anywhere.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And, Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Levine against Irving, and the jam by Levine.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Harris outside. In the corner, Irving with it. Harris outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Vucevic.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Throw good, James Harden.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Harden hits them both. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Durant kicks to Harden. Back to Durant.
This could be a problem. That's his fourth foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And here's Levine. Outside ball. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Harden. That will be foul number 5 on him. And a new group in for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Joe Harris. Carter, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Cook, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. Alfonso McKinney comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Here's Caruso, covered by Mills. Let's go. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now Mills. Carter on the wing. Poke loose. Green with the ball. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
The drive by KD, and he makes that one. KD's got 10 points in the quarter.
Putting the ball on the deck, shaking off contact, Durant can get pretty much anything he wants.
Chicago's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Caruso. Here's Vucevic. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. That shot off the mark. And it's Chicago the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here is Carter. The pass to Bembry. Mills in the corner. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Kevin Durant.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
Now here's Mills. Johnson outside. Carter on the wing, guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by McKinney. Here's Caruso. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Katie, what was the big thing to secure this win?
I like how active we were on the defensive side of the ball to start the game. We made shots tonight, and it's always good when you make shots. It brings more energy into the building, and I'm glad we got a W.
You earned it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.